Hi guys, I wanted to take a minute to show you my loom. This is a loom, it's called a Cricut loom. It's about 10 inches wide. I have one also that is about 32 inches wide, but it's really big and bulky and sometimes it's kind of hard to use. It's really hard to show you with a video. So I'm just using the small one today, and you'll see that on here I am creating a scarf. This type of loom is a specific type of loom called a rigid heddle loom. This is a heddle. If you look at the heddle, you'll see that it has slots. And you know what? I have dirt on my finger because I can't get my fire going this morning. I finally got it going. I didn't realize I had ashes on my fingers. There. These are slots right here. And these are holes. And if I have my heddle in what's called the up position, the holes pull the strings up, but the ones that are in the slots go down. And the opposite happens when I put my shuttle in the down position. The ones that are in the slots go up, and the ones that are in the holes stay down. This is called a heddle. And it's called a rigid heddle because... Just an interruption, this is a standard floor loom. And these are not rigid heddles. Back to your show. Floor loom, the heddles hang down and they move around, kind of like hangers in your closet when there's no clothes on them. Or paper clips on a pencil where they're just like dangling down. So that's why this is called rigid, because rigid means stiff or hard. Okay, so it doesn't move around like the traditional floor loom. Now many of my students are Karen students, and I know that some of them have clothing that they wear that's their traditional clothing that's made from another type of loom called a backstrap loom. Another interruption, this is a backstrap loom and a Karen lady creating the traditional Karen string clothing that they make out of these backstrap looms. But this one is the one that I'm using. I don't even know how to put together a backstrap loom, so this works for me. And I make these and I actually sell them. The yarn that I'm using for this project is one called Lang Bloom, and I love it because it has this variegated set of colors that are, I love this family of colors. So I'm going to show you how to weave. This, by the way, is called a shuttle, and it has yarn on it. Here's one that doesn't have any yarn on it. The shuttle is an important part of weaving because it allows you to move the weft over and under and through the threads quickly and easily. The loom has these, this right here. You see this notch right here. See it right here? There's a notch. This is what I rest against the table when I'm weaving. And I'm going to move the camera forward so you can see. Last time I tried this in the last video and it fell. So let's see if I can get it right this time. There we go. So I'm going to start with my heddle. I'm looking where my warp thread is, and it's actually over on this side. So the way that I do it, so everybody's different, is it's on the down. The heddle is down in the down position, so I'm going to go through, and what's happening is, if you look, all the threads that are up here on top, these are all the ones that are in the slots. So when I showed you how to weave with paper, remember how we went over and under and over and under? This allows me to go do all of the overs at once. So what I do is I like to tug the edge to make sure that it's nice and tight. And then if you look, you see there's this line of string. If I put it down like this when I'm weaving across, it'll get all bunchy and the edges will pull in, which is bad form. You definitely don't want that, not on purpose anyways. And so here I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to beat, which is what this is called. You beat the yarn, which means basically press it into place. And then when I come back, I'm putting it in the up position, and you'll notice that the slots are the ones that are up, and the holes are the ones that are up, and the slots are the ones that are down. So I'm going to push my shuttle through, and you see how fast that is. If I had to do it like this and go over, under, over, under, over, under, there would be a lot of mistakes, and it would take a long time. So this allows me to, this allows me to weave quickly so that I can complete, and it usually takes me about 4 hours to complete a scarf of this size. It takes a little bit less time if I have thicker yarn, but with this one, it's a specific size of yarn that I chose. It's what they call 8 dents per inch, which is, there's a lot of math involved when you're doing fiber arts. There's a lot of math in weaving, and there's a lot of math in knitting, which if you had asked me 40 years ago if I would be doing anything, having anything to do with math ever, I would have told you no, because even though I was good at math, I hated math.
This is the scarf that is not quite finished because I'm going to sew these two ends together and make an infinity scarf. But you can see that this is all a hand woven scarf, and you can see all the beautiful colors, which are not even really as beautiful on the phone as they are in real life. So there's my finished scarf. Well, nearly finished.